Afri-BioHubs are a component of the Strega Smart Sorghum for Africa project, and this component is very important. We are setting them in the universities as technology platforms for scientists to utilize them to start thinking through how they can commercialize their research even before they come to the end of the projects that they are developing.
With the development of synthetic biology and also a lot of improvement in the technology to provide the infrastructure in molecular biology labs, it has become quite simple to set up synthetic biology laboratories, even in the standard laboratory in the university, like we are doing here at Kenyatta University. And with the capacity, particularly the trained personnel, the PhD students, and even lecturers who have undergone synthetic biology training from other areas, we are now able to run these courses, this sort of training to bring synthetic biology to life.
We want to train more scientists, especially in the emerging biotechnologies that are focusing on precision breeding, like genome editing. So the first important point is the training. Then the other one is that we realize that one of the handicaps to molecular biology research is access to molecular biology reagents and equipment, because mostly these are sourced from abroad. It takes a long time, they are expensive, and so we are looking into the possibility of manufacturing the ingredients and also fabricating simple molecular biology equipment in-house within the Afri-BioHub.
The Afri-BioHubs are being established in our universities. Why? Three things. One, we already have the young people who are working on biotechnology projects. Number two, we have the technical expertise in our universities. And thirdly, and very, very importantly, we also have the labs. And these labs play an important role by giving back to society what the investments that have been made to establish the labs by showcasing that they can actually generate products.
So when I came in from the first day, I knew that we were going to be trained about how to make a cost-effective way to get the reagents that you need for lab work. So that was very interesting for me, because cost has always been a challenge in procuring whatever is needed for lab work. So my main expectation was to just understand what exactly is this cost effectiveness? How exactly is it going to be cost effective? Can I replicate whatever it is that I'm learning in my own space, in my own research, and also train others and hopefully make it easy for everyone in the field of science?
The training is enzyme manufacturing masterclass, and when I applied, when I knew about it, I was really happy. I was excited, and I was even much excited when I was called to be trained. And it is helpful training in that it answers most of our problems at the institute.
As a researcher working in the molecular biology laboratory, we have been facing so many challenges. To mention them, the molecular reagents like buffers, and we have also a shortage of or scarcity of enzymes which is used for our research purpose.
We've had a lot of problems procuring the enzymes, and they'll take up to 6 months by the time the enzymes come. And I believe if we are able to produce our own enzymes, it will really hasten the time of which we take our research.
Being from the background of research, you'd want to publish, or you'd want your work to go faster before it is scooped by other people in the world. So if you have an idea, you need to make it run as safely as possible. But when in terms of getting the reagents there, you get a pitch and you get your work already done by other people.
We have a lot of problems like getting those consumables, and even after you buy, you cannot get them at the time of delivery, and they are very sensitive, they lose their activity. So this training will alleviate these problems so that it can reduce the cost of the consumables. At the same time, you can manufacture them with they don't request sophisticated facilities. You can produce and use them at the quality of your research, they would add a lot of quality, and also you can achieve your objectives easily with this one.
Days back, we used to think that you needed very advanced laboratories, but given the understanding now and also regulations that have been put in place that allows us to conduct this kind of research, specifically biosafety regulations, we are able to set up confidently spaces that postgraduate students and our researchers can actually undertake molecular biology. And consequently, with this type of training, it provides a hands-on skills to our postgraduate students and to our researchers to refresh and give them the space to be able to actualize their work.
We've had 26 or even 27 very highly qualified and enthusiastic students, and we spent 5 days teaching them everything from how to do a PCR, how to clone DNA, how to express proteins in bacteria, and how to use those proteins for their own research. And yeah, it's just been an amazing experience. We've had some really positive feedback and some very inspirational stories.
This training is critically important for researcher, especially working in the molecular biology laboratory, because it gave us a way to produce a cost-effective molecular reagents and other buffers for our research.
I've learned that as long as you are creative and as long as you understand the main principle behind the process, you don't really have to rely on shipping in reagents. You just need to sit down and understand what can you procure within your environment.
The training is informative, and it has given me a lot of knowledge, and also the hands-on experience is quite amazing.
This training was really informative, well organized, and critically important.
The training has been so innovative, very informative, very knowledgeable, and if I can add, it's very applicable. So I can really apply it in my own lab setting, and I'm really happy.
The future of Afri-BioHubs is great. We have already seen great demand out of the first course, the enzyme manufacturing masterclass that we ran. Number two, we have seen opportunity to develop the entrepreneurial mindsets among our researchers so that they can translate their research into commercializable products. And that we are already getting a lot of inquiries. Number three, the big opportunity there is the Afri-BioHub providing a platform for our local industries so that they can work with our young people in our universities to mentor them, to create that business mindset so that we don't think of research as academic, but as a process that can solve local problems and address local needs. And by doing that, then we'll see a number of biotech startups starting in Africa, and that is our dream for the Afri-BioHubs.